believe we are back up again. We got a pouty dog on our hands. It wasn't. Yeah, stream's offline. Stream's online again. Figure it out in a second. But, yeah, OBS just crashed on me, so that was fun. Thing. But, eventually you will be able to. Well, relatively soon. I just have to add a database for, permanent modifiers and then limit them, basically, so that you can buy level ups and increase your stats by 1. So you can turn that 19 into a 20 and get a +5, but then the highest you can make them is 20, so it'll be super fun. And let me get that timer started again. Really weird that reset it. Dang it. Oh well. Let's see where we're at. We're about an hour and a half in. And so, right, I needed an induction motor, 1,000 times modifier, and a superconducting wire. I'm just gonna put it in as is, I think. I have a feeling this is gonna explode when I do this, because it's probably too much power for it, but we'll see. Connect. There we go. Alright, so now I just need the bevel gear, which I can just swap from over here. Output is east, input south. And it looks like I probably can't do that directly, so I'll have to put a cable so that it connects up there, and then we will use the rest of the wires to do things. That was actually kind of frustrating, having the stream or the OBS crash like that. I don't know why it did that. Not gonna work. Alright. It must have, while it was chunk loaded, not been able to, thing. It's fine. I'll put... Yep, busted all the shafts. That's fine, though. I'll just have to upgrade them to bedrock, it's fine. We're just working with amounts of power that are too big now, so... Shaft. Go. I got poisoned because I jumped in the jet fuel. Oh no. That's a really fast cook time. So we'll let the nuclear power generate jet fuel for a little bit. And see how it goes. But may have to update OBS. Yep, there's no updates currently available, so I guess I don't have to go update OBS then. It's unfortunate. Oh well. Either way, we'll leave that for now. It crashed and everything died, and now I'm kind of sad. It was working out so well. But, oh my, these things got way taller. Oh, I guess I'm okay with that. But, so now, we, in the color dimension, we've completed these 3 colors for their puzzles. So, according to what I was reading, I should be able to supercharge those colors of pylons now. So if we grab some columns, my Minecraft skin is without the armor on. It's the Nargacuga armor from Monster Hunter, from I think 3 Ultimate. I think 3 Ultimate was this version of the armor. I don't remember exactly which one it was. I added this skin to my Minecraft a long time ago. I love Monster Hunter though. I might actually stream some of that at some point. It's kind of like a samurai robot kind of thing. Okay, so that. Then this is how we do it. Level. This thing needs clear line of sight of the sky and between all the different things too. So. Okay. Or focus, focal point. Focus, focal point. Focus, focal point. There we go. Same thing here. There we go. It's a couple pylons, or a couple of them. One. Fourth one. You don't need to put the ones in between, I just think it looks a little bit better and it lets the crystals grow in more places. That's a repeater. I'm gonna do this because that way my brain can handle it. But yeah, it gives more spots for the crystals to grow since they will grow on the on any crystalline stone blocks within a certain range of the pylon, so it's kind of nice being able to have that extra energy going into that instead of just a few places. Alright. Got that. Place that one and that. So we have the full circle. They all have clear line of sight of each other. And then the pylon network is not connected to this one. That is very important. Otherwise, really, really, really bad things happen. And then we put this in the middle and right click it. Ow. Oh. Turbocharging is much more violent than the other ones. And bright. So bright. When is it over? Rumbly? Ah. My poor eyes. I guess everyone else is watching poor eyes as well. Ow! When is it done? Oh. There it is. Successfully turbocharged. Let's go. About time we got some progress. Heater turbocharging. That's it. Okay. In there and then read the thing on Sky Strike. Sky Strike. From a particularly obnoxious mountain range of mazes to near impenetrable stone, I often find my best path blocked, recalling that the best solution to the problem is usually the easiest one. It would be optimal to simply obliterate the obstacle. Surprisingly, this also kills everything in a large area, but its utility is for that is limited unless I like living in a smoldering landscape. It makes toast. And repeater turbocharging. Long ago, I outstripped the throughput of repeaters, and they were becoming an increasingly tight bottleneck on the network. Somehow, if I can enhance their power, it would be most efficient. I mean, it's safe to connect it back up to the network through normal repeaters, or am I about to blow stuff up by doing that? It requires enrichment roots and luminescence. Win those coins, Lothane. From glowing roots. Where do I get glowing roots from? I've never seen a glowing root. Wait, they're just at the bases of rainbow tree. That makes sense. One glowing root becomes one in. Okay. So if I take these with this. Okay, so fortune does work on them. I can't pick them up though with Silk Touch. Just occasionally spawn here roots of trees. Interesting. Okay. Where? Oh, there's some over here. So I think I'm gonna risk it and try connecting the pylon to the network again. Hopefully it doesn't explode the network. Okay. It is working now. So I can connect it to the network. It's just that this holds so much power in it now and generates the power so quickly that it looks like the actual repeated themselves can't handle that much. They have like a hard limit on them or so. One of the things that I want to do is come in here and I want to grab a couple more powers for the next time we go in there. Not World Shift. Breadcrumb. On. I wanted Breadcrumb for the maze. And then Sky Strike is a requirement for... Because I could do the turbocharging, but then there's another thing that's like... The puzzles are a problem. What if I could just go through them? And the wording for Sky Strike kind of alludes to that this is the solution to going through things that are normally impenetrable. So we'll see. We'll see if this is the answer or not. That, and then we come in. We need to click through all of these until we get to... Sky Strike, where that is. Are none of those in? Oh, they can all connect to... Why? Pink is clearly right here. And there's a repeater there that connects to all the colors. Multi. From a macaroon. Sure. I don't think I have any multi-R repeaters anymore. Let's see if I have the things for it. Multi-art repeater. Oh, that's so nice. Alright. You're not allowed to cheat if you don't have enough money to pay the fine. There we go. I can't have less than Lothane. So the one thing that I did want to do here real quick was I need the bricks for the thing, I need the columns for the other thing, I need the focus for those things, focal points, 18 more to do the ones that we've got ready to go. And then I also need the stone beams, because what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take bricks and beams. Just in case. I don't think this is even necessary anymore. I don't think it's anything. I'm gonna go ahead and like this, then heater or brick, rune, that. So why? Does it require those to be turbocharged? $1.4 million lumen. I don't have any of those colors turbocharged though. Maybe it's because I don't have those turbocharged. As a test, let's see. Well, that worked. I'll just give myself all the powers real quick, because why not? It's gonna take a minute, though, for watching the animation and everything. Also, I never checked the, Luma dust. Or lumen dust? Luminescence. From beats, according to this thing. Looks like it's Forerunner. That represents things I can only get crystally. I think that's only stuff that I can get in like the other world too. That's interesting. Okay, so the issue at the very least isn't that we can't do it. I'm actually kind of curious then. Okay. World shift. Then while we're here, after we get done with doing all these rituals, hopefully we can get Sky Strike. If I have to do 4 more puzzles to solve those things, I'm going to be kind of ugh. Ugh. Instant health. How many more of these do we have? Fireball source. Pink and the orange don't seem to be able to get. You're not allowed to cheat if you can't afford it, Lothane. I mean, I know it's not how it works in real life. But I mean, would you rather have the penalty you know, get banned? if you lose, you get banned for, 24 hours from the chat. I mean, that'd be kind of funny. I could make it so that if you lose when you try to cheat, then you get timed out for 10 minutes. Can't use chat at all for 10 minutes. Be kind of fun. I could do that. There are a lot of colors that... Is there a different ritual table I have to set up? There might be. Let's see. Casting temple. Ritual altar. Which, this is what I have. Is there an improved ritual altar? Oh, it's this one. The thing's in the middle, but I've done that already. Yeah, there are enough repeaters around here that shouldn't be a problem. Let me see if I can find something on a quick... Let's see. Having issues connecting to Reddit. Is Reddit having a bad time right now? I'm not dropping frames or anything, so it looks like it's probably Reddit. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Reddit's usually where I find out the answers to my problems. Chromatic craft, lens. Hard to say. Because those are the basic ones. I think Fireball... Which one is Fireball Source? Where is it? Fireball Source is in here, but I also have Breadcrumb. Let's try Peace Broker then. Like Peace Broker won't work. Bolt of Power? I have had this one work before. Or can the ritual not take things from multi-aura repeaters? That doesn't really make sense that that would be the case. Especially since the Kuro thing is right there and it can see it. Okay. Let's wander over this way real quick. So it does seem that we have enough to power the gas turbines now. At least for some amount of time. I put away the thing. One second. There we go. Alright. So now that's there just in case I need it, otherwise I can pop that. Put it back where we had it up here. So loud. Run over here and toss it back down. There we go. Yeah, so we now are producing fuel. We're just using a decent amount of it at the moment, so... Whoops. 50 glass. We're producing... We should be producing more than we're taking, it's just gonna take a minute for... Actually, hang on. I got rid of the shaft junction too. I forgot I did that. There we go. These things are both fully wound up. And this thing's just getting a pressure increase. Hopefully they have enough fuel that they don't stop running. We might still need that stuff set up at the moment. Actually. So we'll grab the induction engine again. Make that a bevel gear. Put south, put east. And then we'll grab the world rifts again. Gotta use a nuclear solution to our jet fuel problem. Because the, it doesn't seem like the, what's it called? Worked right. It stayed chunk loaded, but the ME system, the redstone things didn't update, so... Hello? There we go. Alright, so I'll just leave that producing what it's gonna produce for the moment. Wait, the ritual table. Doesn't have the upgraded look on it. Is that why? Why is the ritual table not working anymore? There we go. Okay. Maybe that was the problem? It's definitely not getting the power. And I don't have any of those colors turbocharged yet, so... I do have his bestie done, but I don't think that's used over there, is it? I have... Yeah, so I don't have any of those done yet. It'd be a good experiment to see. And those are showing as connected to the lumen tree, so there's just actually something wrong here. So any of those colors, the light pink, black, blue, or the other one? Light pink, black, blue, or yellow. We need to see if they have a puzzle that's easy to solve or not. Oops. Didn't mean to jump into that. Do I have any extra stuff on me, or do I need to... Looks like I might need to... Let's see, it was essence? Proximal essence, there we go. From Proxima. We'll wander our way over. Throw more Proxima essence in. There we go. And we will make our way. Geronimo, on our way down. Let's see. Give it a second to generate the world while I look at some stuff real quick. Yes, the server is currently overloaded, I get it. Pink is right next to us, cool. Let's go for that. It's not north. This way is north. I feel like right there. Take us a second to get there, but we can do that. The blue is pretty far away. Yellow's pretty far away. And Kuro's a world away, so... I think the pink one is one that we'll try to do if I know how to do that one. Might take a second, but I think we should be good. Oh, there's plenty of these roots here too. I should grab these while I'm here. I should have realized those would be really plentiful here. Is it because the world's lagging? I'm getting experience for it, but I'm not getting the actual roots. How about these? I guess the item or the thing on the ground is more common, but the rest of it's not. So the ones I've completed are the water puzzle, the teleporty maze puzzle, and that's it so far. If it's either of those three, then I can do it. Teleporting maze puzzle, the water puzzle, and then there was another one, I forget, that I've done. I did that one off stream, but I forgot which one it was. If it's the water one, it's gonna take me a while to do it, but just because like it takes a long time in nature, because you know I have to wait for the things to turn when I click on them, and I also have to wait for the water to go through the channels. What was the other one that I did? Oh no, I just did 2 water ones, and then I did the teleporting maze one. The other one that I did was the Jigsaw Sudoku, but it generated an impossible puzzle for the last one. I did all... What? Oh, I have to go get more... Oh. Okay. I guess we gotta find a hole in the ground. That sound was the water puzzle generating, I found out. It's the sound that it makes whenever the water touches any of the things. And that's the sound that it makes when they generate, because they make those sounds for some reason when they render for the first time too. It's kind of painful, as you guys probably just found out. So back to the bottom of the world. Have to grab more proximal essence, I guess, because maybe we have to do that in between visits? I didn't think we needed to. I threw a bunch in here when I did, but I guess completing a puzzle might have changed that? Hard to say. I don't know the interior workings of like all the different calculations, so it's news to me that I wasn't able to do that, but it has been acting kind of funky. So we'll grab some of this, jump out, and regenerate the dimension again, and we'll just have to deal with what we get. That means if blue or black is closer, black is more useful to have supercharged. Blue is also more useful to have supercharged. Yellow is too. The only one that I want to supercharge is that pink one up there, but we can't get to it this time in the dimension for some reason, so it's got to pick up a bunch of this stuff. Hopefully get some of the like the really nice essence. I'll have to wait until I get some, probably. Basically, we just come through here and we just mine all these different things. And yeah, judging by how many I'm getting, the world thinks I haven't thrown in very much, so I guess leaving after I completed a puzzle made it reset? Or just leaving in general made it reset? So I just need to make sure every time that I go to leave, I grab more of this. I really would have thought like several stacks of it would have been good enough though. Either way. I'm gonna wait till I have like 2 of the really nice essence, whatever it's called. Proximal essence. Actually, can I make these? I can. Well, I might be able to make them in the transmutation flame. Let's see. If I can make the enriched ones in the transmutation flame, that's gonna make that much easier, and I should actually try that before I throw it into the other thing. Then I can just pull the shards off the tree and throw them in and make a bunch of the essence, hopefully. I can see the ore that's behind the bedrock. It's kind of entertaining. There's one pure proximal essence. It's probably going to be kind of expensive. Yeah. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different shards. But hopefully a stack of each of those will grant me a decent amount of them anyway. Okay. So that's a dead end. Let's find our way out. I like this vein though. If I see some really nice ones, I'll go for them. Because I think you have a higher chance of getting them when the vein is larger. I could be wrong about that, and it could just be entirely random, but I like to hope. We have a second one now. I want out. Bye, world. Coco, stop licking your foot. You don't need to lick your feet that much. Geronimo! Actually gonna stop right there and see if I can put the proximal essence into the transmutation flame. If I can, that'll be really, really useful. I can, okay. We're gonna do that to just make a ton of these so I don't ever have to worry about getting them again. So, go ME system, go. Now what I need for this is both white, black, brown, blue, and purple. White, black, brown, blue, purple. And then also green, yellow, and Galazio. Asvesti. Okay. So now we should be able to take these things out to the top of our thing, throw these shards into the transmutation flame, and just get out a bunch of the proximal ones. Hopefully. Ding. Now try to pick up a little bit. There we go. Ow. Stop it. Need more yellow shards. Yeah, many stacks of the pure stuff will be good. Stood yellow. That's not yellow. Kuro. Hara again. I'll just throw the rest of this in there and get out as much as we can. How are we doing on our fuel situation now that nuclear power has been running it the whole time? Okay, so while I'm not here, it continues to use fuel, but it doesn't make more fuel. Oh no, there's something missing. Magma cream? How are we running out of magma cream? There's no way. Did I not turn the farms back on? Oh, the farms are definitely on. Well, let's see. Okay, so it is successfully putting it in. Problem is, the farms aren't working either. I guess I just have to be really careful when I'm not in the dimension. Should all be chunk loaded though. Just 128 meters, and this is all well within 128 meters. There's a lot of stuff not being simulated though, I guess. Which could pose a problem. But for now, we're gonna work on this. Oh, come on! I just got here. Oh. Screw you. Alright, that's enough. I'll grab a little bit more of the Kuro energy. And the Vessi, because we used those. And our blue taken down a little bit as well. I'm gonna try this one more time just in case it was a fluke that it didn't work before. Nope, not a fluke. Okay. So now we're gonna take things that we have in here. I'll put away a couple stacks, but then leave out that many stacks of the pure. The pure is worth a ton compared to the regular ones. Like each stack of that is worth like maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 stacks of the other stuff. But like right now it's emptied. And there we go. And we'll just need to get more boosted shards every time, I guess. But now that we have one, we can just make it, which is super useful. I wonder if I can use the item inserter to make them, in a way, using the other stuff. Let's see. Which direction are you, Pink? Or any of the ones that we want? Oh, Pink's like right next to us. Yellow is too. Awesome. Let's do yellow first then. So northeast pretty much. A little bit more east than north. There we go. And it's gonna be kind of laggy because it's generating the dimension again. Every time we come in, dimension regenerates. Sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Honestly, if it's the teleporty puzzle, it's gonna make me happy because it's gonna be a real quick solve. And then if this one is easily solvable, I'll try to get the other one as well. Honestly, if it didn't regenerate all the time, I wouldn't mind, like... I wonder, is the Luminescent Sanctuary... No, I think it's... Can't make it. Oh, oh well. Fortunately, I think those things there only generate with the world. I might be able to make them with the transmutation flame, though. And these ones, for some reason, rarely ever give me one. Which makes it not really worth farming in this dimension. Even though there are a ton of them, like killing all these would maybe give me like 5 at most. Whereas smacking one outside gives me like 1 to 5. That was fortune. Face feels so stiff. All right. It's the better one. Rika, if you ever see this, please, for the love of God, put a normalizer on the volume for your sounds for Chromaticraft, please, for the color dimension. My ears, my God. Okay. So, this isn't gonna be bad. It's just gonna take a little bit. Start from here, you find out which directions it can't go, like right there. This one has to be facing this way because both of these have to be able to do that, which means this at some point goes this way, and that probably means that this is this way into that one. And basically the trick to this is to just do it backwards, because starting from there you don't know where you're going to get, whereas starting from here you know exactly where you're going to get. Because you're working from your goal rather than towards it. Now the question here is, I do this, it'll follow around this way. Oh yeah, no, I just forgot to do these. There we go. And then it kills the little portal thingy. Go down to the next level. So then from here, these both have to go this way because the line ones on the edge are impossible to do. Like you can't, not impossible to do, but you can't have them face towards the edge because you have to fill every circle that is fillable. So like this one is not fillable, but every other one has to have water going through it for the puzzle to be complete. And it's less that that's a requirement and more that it's the way it's generated, it's not possible to hit all the red ones without hitting every single block. In my experience, I've done this puzzle a couple of times before this point, so not this particular puzzle. It does generate randomly to some extent. So this particular puzzle I'm doing while I'm talking right here, but essentially the way it's generated, every single one of these tiles will have to have water going through it if it's not one of these ones that are totally blocked. And then of course you can't have it point towards, or point out of the circle, it stops. Or the square, it stops. Bring this way, that way. That should be complete. And I think there's like 6 or 7 of these. So it does take a while to do. But once you get the trick down, which is effectively follow from the end point instead of where the water starts, because, you know, wherever the water starts, it's not very obvious which direction you're supposed to start, but if you can find, like, you know, a couple of the dead end ones or something, here where this is, you can sort of start figuring out where it's going. It's easier to solve backwards than forwards. Like, for example, it can't go that way for obvious reasons, and it can't go that way, so this has to go either way. And this has to go that way because it can't go... Oh, wait, no, it can go that way, so it probably does. In all honesty, because that has to go that way. So, in that sense, we know that the start... We got lucky with this one. We know the start has to start going that way. The question is what direction? The answer is this way, because otherwise this one wouldn't be able to have water going through it. And that makes this one have to go this way. Now the question from here is, which way does it go? And the answer to that question, I believe, has to go that way. And come back down. Something. But let's see if we can find any other things that are off that are requirements. This has to go here, like that. Which means these have to go this way. So this is one of the ones where it is easier to solve it from the front end. Basically, whichever side, either the start or the finish, that has fewer potential options is the one you want to go with for trying to solve it from that direction. So like right now, we found that this one has only 2 options because it can't directly connect to the finish. You have to connect everything else first. And then this has to go this way because of this being here. And this corner, the only option this corner has is that way, so it has to go that way. Which also means this has to go this way because this one has to connect to that. Which means either the finish connects to that one or this one. And none of the other ones. But it looks like since this one will have to go from context, it has to go this way. It's likely that this has to face that direction and that has to face that way, so the actual finish is there. Like so. And just remember, we have to try to get all of the blocks filled. Seems complicated, it kind of is, but again, once you start getting the rhythm for it, the path does come to you pretty handily. You okay? Oh. Uh-oh. This has to go this way. Or no, it doesn't. And this one doesn't go that way, it goes this way. So now it looks like we've answered the question of which direction finish line goes. It's like that. And so now I'm going to make the educated guess that it goes this way. Into this being a straight line. And there we go. This stage is solved. I think there's one more after this one. So yeah, it does get kind of annoying. This can't point towards that. That has to point that way. This one is ambiguous at the moment. Can't point towards that. Let's see where this would take us. Not that way. There we go. I think we've got this sorted. It's just a matter of following the pattern that it's sort of giving us. So we've got the one dead end. Otherwise it looks like it's just zigzagging right now, so I'm gonna follow that feeling for a moment. It looks like it should go well. That has to go this way, which takes us back down the alley. Into this one. And these aren't currently connected to anything. So let's see if we can finish out this sort of section. Then there's a dead spot. That means we gotta go this way, round, over here. Back around this way. Oops, I meant to shift click that. Here. And it looks like that might not go here, so just keep this up. And it has to go this way, so we follow this, and I think this is where we're supposed to fill in that section. Bring it back around. And back this way. Around that way. Right along here. And this way. That's not all of it though. So we'll go this way. Now it's all of it. There we go. You can do it, water, I believe. Almost there. Blech. That always spooks me. It's so much louder than everything else. Okay, so now let's try and figure out. So this over here has to go this way, like this. Does that open up a route for us? I think it does, at least going this way. And there we go. So now we can follow this way and follow the path of least resistance the whole way through the entire puzzle. You just have to go this way because that can't connect to this one. Go, go, go. And we've got another blocked off corner. Another blocked off bit. So we have to go this way until it turns. It's here. we'll try to turn back, because that's usually how it goes. This way. And it's likely we go left here. This. Got what for free? Oh? How? Oh? I forgot. That's cool. Oh yeah, that's how you get a bunch of your skins too. Oh, I guess technically it's not free, but if you spend enough on Amazon that the cost that would be shipping eclipses the cost of Amazon Prime, then you're technically getting them for free. If you think about it that way. Oh, I know. You and me both. If I had my own separate account with Amazon Prime on it. That way. And should be solved. Now we just wait the 3 minutes that it's gonna take for the water to go through the entire puzzle. That's the only downside to doing it backwards, but it's the easiest way to figure out what the right route is. For me, anyway. So we're at the 3-hour mark now. So roughly 10 p.m. is when the end of the stream is. Just short of it. You can do it, water. I can show you the way through these channels of red lights on the way to the yellow one so I can get out of here. I'm so sorry. At least these puzzles are this puzzle is solvable. I haven't encountered it not being solvable yet. And this is one that I understand pretty easy. For me personally. The Sudoku one's kind of difficult for me, and I'd rather use calculators for those kinds of things, but I am capable of solving that. It's just not fun. But the other... that wasn't solvable. And that 3D maze... I couldn't keep track of where I was at all. I needed that ability. Let's go! The last one. And the core is right there. Let's go. So... try to find something definite. Which, this is definite. So that has to go that way, which means this has to go this way into that. And honestly, that probably goes there. Do I get to solve this one going forward? Maybe. I think I do. Which means we don't have to wait for the water this time, because it's going to come with us. Oh, no, that's bad. That has to go that way. We're going this way. I want to see if it goes this way. I'm not sure that it does. But we're looking solid so far. This has to do this. So we probably come back. Yeah, here it is. Oh, there's a dead one there. I didn't even notice that was there. Wondering why the pattern was changing up a bit. All the way across. Speed channeling. Oops. Uh-oh. Here we have a problem. Oh, no we don't. Well, the problem is I moved that the wrong way. There we go. Nope. Fuck. This has to go that way.